calls and webinars are recorded for stakeholder convenience, allowing those who are unable to attend to listen to the recordings after the meetings. The recordings will be publicly available on the ISO webpage for a limited time following the meeting. The recordings and any related transcriptions should not be reprinted without ISO's permission. This is the agenda for today. We'll talk about map stage availability, status for market simulation initiatives and timelines. We'll talk about ADS replacement cutover activities at a glance, and then data availability for ADS replacement. We'll then talk about the known issues for ADS and DRRS and next steps. Map stage availability can be retrieved at portalmap.kaiso.com at any time. Upcoming map stage maintenance, we have today and tomorrow, ADS, UI, and API. ADS, UI will be closed and system will be unavailable. ADS, API, there will be a brief interruption. On 10th of September, we'll have network testing, outages to DRS, UI, ADS, UI, API. This will also impact outages to parallel stage, ADS, UI, API. For CMRI, UI, API, we have deployment for the new release, and it will be down from 14th of September to 18th of September. Our general map stage weekly maintenance window is every Friday. We have completed our rerun of energy storage and distributed energy resources, phase 3. The rerun that we were going to do on 9/2 is now complete. That was the main change on this side. All the other projects, market simulation rerun has been also complete. Any questions here? Okay.
Hi, Ashwin, can I ask a question? This is Chinyu.
Sure. Go ahead, Chinyu.
Can you go back to the environment maintenance page? Yeah. So for September 14 to 18, the UI, the CMRI, UI, and API, are you guys going to refresh the environment? So for example, if we submit any bids and prior to that, and we want to see if that flow into CMRI, during that closure, are you going to wipe out all the old data, or is the data going to be still there, but just that UI and API, it's not available?
I'll invite Trang to maybe answer this question.
Hi, Chenyu. That's a great question. So the existing data in CMRI will remain available, and it's just going to be changes to the code itself, but the data will remain intact. But just be aware, too, that the retention period in map stage is less than production. I don't recall off the top of my head if it was a week or so. But if you submit bids during that time, even while CMRI is closed to you, the data that will continue to flow into CMRI during the closure, and once we open back up, that will be available for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And also for the September 10, the network testing and outage, why it's conducting on a Thursday instead of having the on Friday? I mean, since Friday it's a map stage maintenance window.
That's a great question, and I'm glad you brought that out too. Usually when it's a Thursday, I should have called out that it is off cycle. And the reason for that is because this network maintenance actually has impacts to production as well, or potential impacts to production. And typically we try to avoid, if possible, any impacts to production on Fridays. So out of the map stage, and production environment, production takes the priority, of course. And so we wanted to align this on a normal production window and avoid the Friday before the weekend. And so therefore map stage and stage, since they're included in the same maintenance, would have to be off cycle for map stage.
Thank you. Thanks for the explanation.
Any more questions on the outages? All right, moving on. These are the cutover activities for ADS replacement at a glance. You can see that we are almost at the fourth line here, that we're going to do a hard cutover that has already happened, and parallel operations for ADS has started. We plan to do this parallel operations for a month till 30th of September. And then on 1st of October, we'll have the code deployed for production. Around 4th of November, we'll have a hard cutover from the ADS cell-free client in map stage and in stage. And on production, we'll have the cutover on 1st of February. Any questions on this cutover activities? I know it's too much information, so, if you want to ask a question later and, take the slide in, that's fine with me. These are the details for all the existing URLs, IPs, and additional IPs for the new ADS for different environments. Just for information, it will be available as a slide for your reference later on CAISO release planning website. During parallel operation, data for new functionalities like follow dot, operating instruction, unannounced AS test, RTCD commitment will not be available as we will stream production data to parallel environment. The data will be available on map stage though, so if you are still testing some new functionalities, please go ahead and test it on map stage. These are the known issues for ADS, and we were hoping to get a fix by tomorrow. I'll invite Firdaus to say a few words if these fixes are ready to go. Firdaus, you can do, if you want to do unmute, you can do *5 or spacebar.
Hi, Ansuman. Sorry. Yes, we got all those fixes, and I think our internal things is going on. So we'll be deploying these fixes soon in map stage. As soon as we, I think it was still open, we'll be closing the map stage shortly and start deploying those patches in map stage. And after our security validation, those will be ready for external participant to validate, maybe by the end of the day tomorrow or next business day. And I think trying to confirm map stage UI is already closed. So yeah, so we'll be starting the deployment shortly. And I have another update on your previous slide. I think at a glance, as you planned earlier, to open the stage for parallel operation with the new ADS UI. We could not do this as part of the plan. So yeah, this is the one. I think you have it right. So for 9.1 here, and in that, what we are saying that we wanted to open the ADS UI also, but as of now, we did not open the stage with the new ADS UI, and that will be communicated shortly. We are targeting next week to open the UI as well. Currently, for parallel operation, only API is available.
Okay, Firdaus, thank you for letting us know, and I will update this slide to reflect the same. Currently, it says that ADS UI will also be available, but I will update that.
Yes, thanks.
Can I ask, this is Chanyu again, can I ask how's the testing for all those fixes for the ADS on the CAISO team? Is everything turning out good?
Yes, yes. So for those, we are very happy that those fixes have been validated and closed in our test environment, and will be. This is why we are promoting this patch in the map stage.
I see. So it does sound like the fix will be in the environment end of September 4th. So basically, it's the September 5th, it will be available for sure.
Yes. Yes, so whenever we open, I think as our current plan is to open it by the end of the day tomorrow, because we'll be doing the security testing and some other exploratory testing. If those pass, then we'll be opening at the end of the day tomorrow. And then, yes, you were right. You will be able to check this out on starting from 9/5.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Justin Wolf from Pacific Corp. I apologize about bringing this up now. I just got reported we were testing a little bit of the ADS the other day. Has it been reported that the shared configurations are not working? We were trying to share a configuration so we can set that up on multiple user accounts, and we weren't able to do that.
Yes, Justin, thanks for bringing this up. And this is the same one actually going back to the what are the list we are saying the criteria is not saving and it is only persisting the last filter when you do. So this is the same way same is affecting the when we are sharing the profile. That has been also fixed and with the latest patch. So I would request you if you are doing it, please hold on until this patch we open up in map stage.
Sure. I appreciate that information. Thank you.
No problem.
And for these latest patches, they will go for the parallel operation environment too?
Yes, it will go, but not today. This is why I think we will have the further communication when this latest patch will go to the parallel operation, as we are targeting to sometime end of next week for parallel operation. So once our participants validate and have a chance to validate all of those fixes in the map stage. So this is why we are not promoting the patch at the same time in the stage. We would like our participant to have a chance to check them out in the map stage first.
Thank you for that update. Any more questions for Firdaus here? All right, I think I have Gina also on the call. Gina, would you mind sharing a few words about the guide that is upcoming?
Yeah, hi. So this is Gina Watson from the Customer Readiness Group. A user guide draft has been posted. It's in the release planning ADS replacement section, like right next to the BRS, if you've taken a look at those. Again, it is draft, so there are some sections being worked on, but I wanted to get, I think by request, there was some requests for filtering. I only had some basic examples in there. However, I am working on some more complex examples, which will either be added into this user guide or provided as a separate training document. However, the rules around using the advanced filter and the inline filter, what options are available for configuring that resource data grid are in there. So again, that's in draft form and available on CAISO.com in the release planning section within the ADS replacement section. So we'll let you know when we have an updated version on there as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Gina, for the update. All right, yeah, let's move on. These are the known issues for DRS, and we don't have an estimated fix date yet. We'll keep this on our list and we'll let you know once we have the fix for these. That's all I had for today. We'll meet again on next Tuesday instead of Monday, September 8th, because next Monday is holiday. Now I will open up this call for any further questions if somebody's having any issues or concerns. All right. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you on September 8th.